Up with KREM begins now.
Let's get right to breaking news now at 6 o'clock. Firefighters are still working to put out a large fire at Avista Stadium. You can see the flames and damage to one of the Spokane Indians building, pretty much taking off some of the letters of the word Spokane there, you could see. In the last few minutes, we saw one of the walls actually collapse in the flames. We have KREM 2's Christian Garza live outside of the stadium for us this morning, gathering more information. Christian, when we last checked in with you, we could still see those flames burning 3 hours after the fire first started. Good morning. What have you learned?
Yeah, good morning, Tim. Well, I actually just spoke to Battalion Chief Sean Barrett with the Spokane Valley Fire Department, and he was telling me that when crews got here around 2:45, they found the fire in the attic of this main concession stand building here at Avista Stadium. I'm going to step off screen so you can see exactly what I am seeing as of right now. Right now, it just looks like a wall of smoke. I will say, though, like you mentioned, Tim, just hours ago, and even just 30 minutes ago, really, there were a lot of flames coming out of this main concession stand building. Now, I did speak with Otto Klein. He's the senior vice president of the Spokane Indians baseball team, and he confirmed that it was the concession stand building, but he was saying that the fire was isolated to this building alone. This concession stand building isn't connected to anything like their locker rooms or anything like that, so it's solely just this building that's being impacted by the fire as of right now. As you can see, crews are doing ladder operations to shoot water from the top of the ladders down into the building where the fire was in the attic space and everything like that. Now, Battalion Chief Barrett said that they are doing everything they can to minimize impact for the traffic that would happen here on Havana Street, because we are right next to the Spokane Interstate Fair. So they're trying to do everything they can to minimize traffic delays and everything like that for people who are coming to enjoy the fair later in just a few hours. But as of right now, that's all the information we have now. Otto Klein, he did confirm he is here on scene as well. He was saying that there is no injuries and that they just don't have a cause for the fire right now, but there's Spokane Valley Fire Department, Spokane Fire Department, they're all here to work to put this fire out as of right now, Tim.
Wow, Christian, still incredible that it is still burning right now. We will check back in with Christian here in just a little bit. In the meantime, we do want to get to some other headlines, including your traffic report here. Right now, you're looking at I-90 and Pines in Spokane Valley. You could see some of that haze in the background as we are dealing with some unhealthy air quality this morning. As far as the roads go, you could see traffic moving great here. No major issues in Spokane Valley at this hour. We'll get another check of traffic in the next 30 minutes. All right, we do want to talk about the Spokane County Interstate Fair here for you. We have a lot going on as it is the first day of the fair, and we're very excited about it here at KREM 2. We have our meteorologist Thomas Patrick and Nicole Hernandez out at the fair for us this morning with more on what you can expect and all the fun things happening at the fair. But Thomas, we also want to know how hot is it going to be, because the three of us will be at the fair here this weekend, and it's going to be toasty on Saturday, right?
Definitely going to be toasty out there.
I'm going to be looking for some shade, that's for sure. So if I have a sunbrella, don't make fun of me. I just need a little bit of extra shade on this weekend.
Totally. And real quick, just to note, we here at the Spokane County Interstate Fair are directly adjacent to that fire that's burning at the Spokane Indians Avista Stadium. So just a few minutes ago, just over our shoulders here, we could actually see a huge plume of smoke from that kind of resurgence of the fire. We've been talking to fair organizers, and they've been talking to the Spokane Fire Department. What they're saying is right now, things are looking fine for the fair to go forward as normal. So it did take us a little bit extra to get in this morning. A couple of the entrances were blocked, but it looks like by the time the fair starts at about 11 o'clock, things should be good.
I think if everybody stays a little bit extra patient, because we know that especially the traffic along Havana and Broadway can get really hectic getting into the fair. A little extra patience can go a long way. So that way we can enjoy the fair as we should for this weekend.
Totally.
Now, we are noticing it is actually quite smoky outside. And
besides that fire,
it's not the fire behind us, it's the wildfires in northeastern Washington. They've been pouring out smoke the last 2 to 3 days constantly, and now we're really realizing the effects of that. So if your eyes are a little bit more irritated, if your throat feels a little bit more scratchy this morning, that would likely be the reason why. It's because of the air quality. But a quick peek at your first day of the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Get the words in the right order there.
It's a lot of words there.
About 90 degrees for today, but if you look at our current air quality, it's currently listed in the unhealthy for sensitive groups with an AQI of about 120 to 130 this morning. We will monitor that throughout the course of this weekend and, of course, let you know if it deteriorates any for today or tomorrow.
All right, you two, we'll check back in with you. In the meantime, as you start planning for the fair, you obviously need to get a ticket, and it can be a little bit expensive. So here's some pro tips on how to enjoy the fair without breaking the bank. First, there are discounted tickets available. If you are planning on going today, you can bring 3 canned food items and receive $5 off your ticket admission. There are also free admission days, so here's a breakdown for you. There's free days for seniors, Heroes, and School Employee Day. So be sure to look at the dates on the screen here for you, and you'll see when those discounted days are. You just need to bring valid ID. There is a chance to win free fair tickets from the fair's official contest. To participate, check out their social media pages where they will post all the contests. Fire crews are still fighting several wildfires across the inland Northwest this morning. First, the Crown Creek fire is burning in Stevens County, south of Northport. This fire is still 0% contained. It's now burned more than 11,000 acres. There are still level 1, 2, and 3 evacuations for people living just south of Northport. In some spots, crews upgraded the evacuation orders. The North Gorge Campground and Boat Launch, as well as Evans Campground, are closed until further notice. An evacuation shelter is open at the American Legion Post in Kettle Falls. The nearby Black Hawk Mountain fire has burned almost 900 acres. It's also 0% contained. The weather and location have been a big challenge when it comes to fighting those fires.
Many of these places, we've got steep, rocky conditions. We're limited on where we can actually use dozers. We're limited in terms of safety zones for the firefighters. You've seen that today when I walked in here, it was 104 degrees outside. We're setting record high temperatures, low RHs. The fire behavior that we're experiencing on these incidents is dangerous. It's dangerous to the firefighters. It's dangerous to you all.
We are also still tracking the Rattlesnake Fire in Ferry County. The fire has burned more than 6,000 acres on the Colville Confederated Tribes Reservation. In some areas around the fire, officials upgraded evacuations to level 3. They are asking people to avoid using 3 Mile Road and 6 Mile Road and to not fly drones in the area because they interfere with firefighting aircrafts. Fire crews spent yesterday prioritizing building direct and indirect containment lines to limit spreading. Right now, the air is very hazy and smoky. With the fair opening up today, it's also raising concerns about air quality and how it can impact us. The smoke and haze is supposed to stay in our area for the next few days until strong winds arrive next week to blow it out. If you are heading to the fair this weekend, you might want to plan ahead, as the air quality is expected to stay around unhealthy for sensitive groups, and prolonged exposure could have a negative impact on your health.
There are more emergency room visits when we have those periods of unhealthy air, more heart attacks and strokes.
If you are sensitive to smoke, experts recommend wearing an N95 mask when outdoors. The fair does last 10 days, so if you can't make it this weekend, that's okay, because there are still plenty of days next week. If you would like to check the current air quality, we do have that information on our website, KREM.com.